What's up? 6NSA here. Right now, I'm excited to bring you guys a small snip from the most recent episode of the Startup X Gaming News Podcast. Guys, this is a podcast ran by me and Mr. Sean Zulu, and I'm real excited to bring you these snippets. I'm going to try to do this every week. If you already listened to the show and you like it, give us a quick testimonial in the comment section below for newcomers to read. And be sure, everybody, please hit that like button and help this video get out there to more and more people. But the podcast is about an hour long. We thoroughly enjoy doing it. It's all about gaming news, electronics, everything. It's just cool stuff, guys. Go check it out. Links are all in the description. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher. We're pretty much everywhere that you care to get your podcast. So Mr. Sean Zulu made us an incredible intro. I'm going to roll that, and I'm going to grab the snippet and put it, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Care package on the way.
Team Caliber.
Team Caliber with
TeamCaliber.com/podcast. Tactical nuke incoming!
As far as I know, it hasn't got like a release date or when it's coming, even a month. But we'll see.
What I wanted to talk to you about was, how do you feel about the consoles patching and updating and fixing and improving things like that? How do you feel about that? Because some people think that, especially in the case of the Xbox, with them having so many patches this early in the game, that it's kind of shitty because these things were broken or missing or not there.
I agree. I've said it before. I think I said it in the last podcast. Both of these consoles were rushed.
Yes.
We weren't done with the last generation. And as much as a lot of people disagree with that, I think we weren't done yet. I think that I mean, if you look at, I think you said it. You look at The Last of Us, is like, we weren't there yet. We weren't done yet.
Yeah, or GTA 5.
Or exactly. GTA 5 running beautifully on both consoles, never making it to the next gen, so just so you know.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting, there's that word again. It's so...
Say interesting.
I'm trying to avoid it. It's interesting that we live in this world where like things can be patched. So yeah, maybe there were rushed. Maybe the Xbox One had some things that, it was kind of wonky in the beginning. Maybe the PlayStation 4 had some wonky things, but we live in this world where things can be updated and patched, and it's like a beautiful thing. So I don't understand people's disenfranchised attitude towards like, oh, why you patching so much shit? I knew it was broke. I told you. Like, I don't get that.
It's a beautiful thing, but do you think it's being abused?
Why? Well, wait. Why would it be abused if it's a positive thing?
It's a positive thing, the fact that it's available. But do you think, just throwing a hypothesis out there, do you think that they released these consoles too early, saying, well, we'll just fix it later? Yeah, this shit's broken. But
I do think that.
So that means it's being abused.
I think being abused is a weird way to put it, because they were going to use this, way of doing things no matter what, no matter if they rushed it or they didn't rush it. They were going to have to patch some things. They were going to have to, go back to the drawing board and say, oh, we can do this a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think people's issue is when Microsoft or Sony are fixing things that they've just fundamentally fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they get the chance to say, I knew you fucked that up. I knew you fucked that up.
Because they did. That's the point. They did screw it up. They jacked it all up. But even though they messed up that much, PlayStation still sells over 7 million units.
That's a lot of units.
That's a lot of units.
I know that's a Captain Obvious thing to say, but that's a lot of units.
And this number represents sold to customers, not to retailers.
Oh, wow. That's big.
So that's sold. That's units sold. And the software side is over 20 million units. So the attach rate is pretty much like 2.9 per console. So almost 3 games. Again, I go back to it. I don't know if that means the free games count. I got to feel like it might, but we'll see. Well, maybe we'll really never see, but 7 million units. Let's go back to that. That is a lot of consoles. That's beastly. And if they're still selling 2 to 1, that means the Xbox is sitting at a cool 3.5,
which isn't bad, but
compared to your only counterpart.
If this is a competition, all things considered,
it is a competition. Just so you
your
know.
ass handed to you.
Yeah. It is a competition, and they are getting their asses handed in a major way.
Okay, so let's revisit. I have an Xbox One.
You do.
I think it's fucking fantastic. You have an Xbox One.
I think it's fine. I don't even use it anymore. I was playing on the Xbox 360 the other day.
I've been doing the same thing.
Terrible. I'm going to hell.
As far as gaming, here's the funny thing, and people would probably hate to hear this. As far as gaming, not really using the Xbox One so much.
Right? There's no games.
I do use literally everything else it does. The streaming, the TV, whatever. You know, I use that kind of stuff.
I got an Amazon Fire for that. $100. Good to go.
You've been binging stuff?
I have not been binging stuff, but if you say Bing, my Xbox is going to perk up and be like, I need to Bing something now.
So. I haven't binged one thing.
Ever? In life?
No, in life, yes, but on the Xbox One, not one thing.
I haven't purposely Binged something.
You haven't purposely?
Well, I was trying, right? So I have this like conspiracy theory that Bing, they're just trying so hard, right?
Yeah.
And so, I guess it's not a conspiracy. It's pretty obvious, but I was trying to get my Connect, and we all know at this point that me and my Connect, we don't get along, right? I talk to it don't listen. You've talked to it, and
You're
it
just
listens.
abusive. You're like
I'm abusive. I'm aggressive with it.
You're a Connect
okay?
beater.
So I even got a shirt for it and everything. So one day I was telling it commands. I was trying to be nice. I was trying everything. It just wouldn't listen, right? I was just saying Xbox Snap, Xbox Unsnap, do this and that. Wouldn't listen. So I go, Xbox, Bing this. Dude, it snapped to that Bing page and tried to Bing whatever I said so goddamn fast.
I like how you painted yourself as the good guy in this story. Like I was just being so nice. I was just saying this and that. You were probably screaming.
No, well, I was trying it all the way up the list. You know, I was like, Xbox Snap, Xbox Snap. Xbox Snap. I was trying, yelling at it, saying it nice, saying it firm, like separating every one of my syllables, and it didn't work. So then I'll just casually say Xbox Bing whatever, Bing Google, and it just rushes to the Bing page, like it was just waiting for me to say Bing.
You are in so much trouble when Skynet goes online.
Why? Because I said Bing 100 times.
Because you're just abusive to your Connect. Probably scream at your phone for voice commands.
No, phone voice commands on my phone. Get out of here! What are you crazy? What are you?
Yeah, what are we
crazy?
not in the future? What voice commands on phones? That never happens.
Dude, phones.
Hey,
phones.
here's the funny thing about this. I've been thinking about this lately. So not everybody, but a lot of people have smartphones, right?
About 1 billion people.
Okay, so that sounds like a legit number.
Yeah,
Probably not even correct.
Out of 6, well, it's according to something I read recently, right? Google's doing something with the phone. We'll talk about in a second. But out of 6, about 1 billion people have.
Okay, so most of these smartphones have voice functionality, much like the iPhone that I use. So I've been doing things lately, like in public with my iPhone, like, saying, call this person or send this person a text message, and doing it like, with like my earbuds and doing it through
funny
voice.
Ass looks, don't you?
And people look at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you from the future? Are you a robot? And it's like, dude, are we not at the point where it's, dude, you have a smartphone too. Do you know you can do this? Like, why are you acting so awkward towards me?
I don't know why, but I distinctly remember the first time I experienced voice commands. I was young. I was a teenager. My mom was driving a van. My aunt was in the van with me, and she was like the tech geek or whatever. She had the flip phone. That was a new thing.
The flip phone.
She had a Bluetooth. It was a new thing, and I was blown the fuck away when she pressed a button on her ear and said, "Call this person," and I just watched her phone do it.
Whoa.
I had to scoop my brain up off the floor.
Whoa.
It was insane. It blew my mind.
This was like 2006.
This was a long time ago. This was a very long time ago. It was when flip phones were thought to be like the thing. You know what I mean?
But it's like even to this day, right? It's 2014. We've had these voice activated things for a while. People get them. They
still
work,
blowing people's minds.
They work pretty good. If you do it in public, like in a grocery store or something, a lot of people will be like, who are you talking to? What, you talking to your phone? Like, what are you doing? It's like, seriously?
It's interesting. It's interesting to see this stuff happen. What else is interesting? That Amazon and Google are getting into the phone races. Have you seen this? All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end. And be sure to hit that like button, show the video some love. And look, we really enjoy it. But if you want to hear the rest of the show, links are in the description. And thank you guys for joining me. And until next time, I'm Six Sensei, and I'm out. Peace.